That looks like a targeted individual to me.
Sure does, Jim Bob. He's got paranoia written all over him.
Well, I guarantee he ain't from around here.
What the hell's he doing out here anyway? Oh, he's probably on the run. It's like all those targeted individuals end up out here. Yeah, looking for some peace. Tall Toe's gonna run right into us.
Oh, yeah.
Let's have some fun with him.
Oh, yeah, it's a mighty fine idea there.
Hey boy, you ain't from these parts. You know where you are, son? You know what neck of the woods this is?
Well, I don't know exactly. I'm out of gas. Can you guys help me?
Oh, we're gonna help you, boy. We're gonna help you real good.
See, around here, we show kindness to all strangers, family, folk that we know. We're real hospitable down here in Texas.
You sure you want to find out what our hospitality is like, boy?
Why do you keep looking up at the sky, boy? What, are you looking for helicopters, airplanes? You got somebody after you, boy? I never said that. You better tell us now. And don't be holding anything secret.
Yeah, we don't like secrets out here. Were you some kind of freak? Or you ain't one of them targeted individuals, are you?
Hey, how do you know I was looking for helicopters? Why are you asking me all these questions? You're a gang stalker, aren't you? No, he just ain't catching on. He's got this whole thing backwards, doesn't he?
He sure does. Now we're asking the questions, boy. Are you some kind of freak? Some kind of pervert, huh?
Oh, looks like he's all clammed up. Doesn't want to talk to us. Hey, I ain't no freak, and people are always saying that kind of stuff to me. Or you guys, how do you know all this stuff? You've been talking to a handler, haven't you?
Oh boy, just as much as your mother regrets the day she looked at your targeted individual face, I'm gonna make you regret that.
Well, son, up till now, you ain't even met a handler. Oh, no, and I told you we was gonna show you hospitality. We show kindness to all the strangers. You ain't never talked to no one like us before, boy.
Now, truth is, targeted individuals are just crazy folk.
We know all about them.
Oh, I'm not crazy. You guys are lying. How do you even know about this stuff anyway? Well, first of all, it's obvious just looking at you. You're staring up at the sky, looking for airplanes, looking for helicopters. You're obviously from the North Country. They always come from there. You came right through Wichita Falls, Texas, didn't you? I know you did. Don't lie to me, son. Hey, you're one of those mind readers, aren't you? How do you know I came through Wichita Falls, Texas, and the guy up there at the hot dog stand knew all this stuff too? You guys are all connected. Oh, so you know. Well, there's more than a connection between us, son. Oh, they call me Old Eagle Eye. You wanna know why? No, just go away. I'm gonna tell you anyway. Not only do I know where you's coming from, I know what you're thinking. I know where you're going, boy.
Oh, yeah.
That's why they call me Old Eagle Eye.
Oh, we know where you're going, boy. Unless you listen to Dr. De Facto, you're gonna go crazy, boy. That's where you're going.
Y'all better listen to that, boy. You're gonna go crazy. You're gonna be nuttier than a fruitcake, son.
Well, I've said this before. If nothing else, I'm here to entertain you. The life of a targeted individual is filled with a lot of isolation, desolation, and, craziness. Because they want you to be focused on what they're doing, and they will make your world crazy. That's what gang stalking is. It's crazy making. It is. They want to drive you nuts. They want to indoctrinate you, but ultimately they want to gaslight you. I've talked about this before. There's only so much you can do. Okay, you're human. This stuff is going to affect you. It is. I wish that I could tell you that there's a way that you could, learn some form of meditation or something like that, or that there was a magic pill out there. You can pray, and I think the peace of God is the best thing you're going to get, but you're still going to have trouble. You're still going to have a lot of things that are going to be very tormentative, and not reacting to those things is difficult. And if you don't get anything else out of my videos, just remember that. I've mentioned before that targeted individuals who last long enough to figure out some of the secrets and some of the baloney that new targeted individuals have to deal with, well, they still have to deal with the stress, right? And it's real easy. It's real easy to forget what's going on. Because, these methods switch, man. I mean, you get wore out. Your brain can only take so much. And, that's the main, reason that I tell people you need to pray. You need to seek God. This is way over your head. It is. I'd have been toast a long time ago if it hadn't been for Christ. And I know a lot of people don't like that. In fact, I got a comment from somebody that was probably either a Democrat or an atheist. One of my other videos, hey, that's okay. Anybody can disagree with me. That's fine. But there's no reason to attack me, okay? There's no reason to be cruel. There's no reason to be rude. We can all agree to disagree, But, forgetting that this stuff is about manipulation is easy. A lot of times, like I said, it might stop for years. And you get going in that 100-mile-an-hour that I talked about in my video, and they'll just stick their foot right out in front of you, and you're going to hit hard. And it's because you forget. You start chasing after things. You start filling up your pockets with the things of this world. You totally forget where you are, what you're dealing with. And, I understand. I've done it. Okay? Because you can't just sit around and think about gang stalking all the time. You can't just, put everything up on a shelf and be unrealistic. But you do have to do that with a few things. Okay? And I've talked about that before. Being realistic about where you are and what you're dealing with is crucial. And, it's just too easy to be overwhelmed or to be distracted by all the things that are going on around you to the point where, you just totally forget that you're being manipulated. And that is the focal point. That is the main protocol for the targeted individual. You don't have the luxury that other people do. You just don't. There's all kinds of afflictions in this world. Some people, they might have been born with a withered limb. There's people out there with all kinds of health issues. Some people are born into families that their parents are just, sadistically crazy. There's all kinds of things. And I know that there's some of you listening right now that would say, that's me. You don't even know what kind of family that I had to grow up around. And I do know. I do. Dr. De facto didn't just happen by accident. Believe it or not, I was created. And I was created by a lot of different types of circumstances, and they were not pleasant. I'm just thankful I'm not a serial killer or something, and when all these people are accusing you of being the horrible person that deserves all this persecution, just think about all that you put up with. Think about all the things that you're dealing with, okay? And I've talked about that before. Not all targeted individuals make it. They don't. A lot of them don't make it as far as you've made it. In fact, let's ask the old boys down in Texas what they think about that.
Oh, hell, as long as some of these people out there listening has made it, you ought to get yourself a frying pan and make up some gravy and chicken, fry that up and make yourself a biscuit right now.
Oh, yeah.
You made it a long time. Way longer than you're supposed to, I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Oh, make no mistake, you got a bottle of wine sitting around. You better break that sucker out, 'cause you earned it. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Hell yeah, you just done busted right through Pink Floyd's wall. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Well, there's still a problem, though.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. They don't call me on Legal Eye for nothing. Yeah, there's still some punks out there that's gonna tell old Dr. De Facto what's going on.
Ain't gonna happen.
Of course, those aren't even genuine target individuals. Those are just disinformation agents. Low-level trolls, all they are.
Those little punks think they're on the payroll. They ain't on nothing.
No, they're gonna learn. They're gonna learn the hard way, too. But I ain't gonna give away all the secrets. Going back to the show.
No, but seriously, it's an issue for targeted individuals. Just dealing with this stuff and enduring through it is a big problem. I remember the first 2 years, it was just an eternity, you know. When I got out to 5 years, I just couldn't believe that it had gone on that long. You know, I thought that God was going to intervene or something would happen. Somebody would get caught, something. But it just kept going. I got out to 10 years. And I really, had to check myself. And when I got out 15 years, that's when I figured it out, that this can go on for a very long time. And I'm not trying to make you hopeless, because I think that God can intervene. I think a lot of things can happen. I think people can get caught, and I hope they do. I hope it's not just something that gets taken care of in the next life or on Judgment Day or whatever. I hope it's swift. And I hope that, all the people out there listening to this, get vindicated as soon as possible. But, there is a purpose behind this stuff. I'm not going to pretend to know what it is, but sometimes it can go on for a long time. And sometimes people even get persecuted to the point where, they die, or get into a situation that just seems, unreal and unjust. It's just the way it works. And that's when it's easy to forget, And I've talked about this before. These people are going down. They are. And I'm not saying that in a way that's sadistic or anything. It's just a fact. And it's going to be bad. I mean, for you, I think you've seen the worst. I think all of you listening have seen, the worst of this. But when it comes to the people who are involved in your ordeal in this gang stalking, I don't even know. I know it's going to be way worse. I know it's going to be way worse than what you're dealing with. And you got to keep that in mind. You got to keep moving forward. You got to be tough. You got to follow protocols. You got to pray. You got to ask Christ for help. And just remember, it's not going to go on forever unless you're one of them. Then, well, yeah. Guys, be good to yourselves. Be safe.